Oh yeah, it's Mindset Monday, gang. And of course, it's about that expensive real estate DDP refers to between our ears. Yep, it's the pillar that if the mindset pillar isn't working well, both the nutrition and the fitness pillar can suffer. And of course, I have a feeling that since there's so many people with 2024 goals, this is the reason that we are now resurfacing a lot of people referring to the question, what do you do when you can't seem to get motivated? I'm seeing the posts out there, great comments out there. So we're gonna pull that forward because we know for a fact that's already happening on what, day 8 of 2024, 8 days in, and we're already seeing people say, oh my gosh, I had great goals, but I'm having a challenge being motivated. So thank you to the 55 plus community because you are transparent with that. And really, when you ask that question, you need to be very much aware 100% of us have faced that very thing for sure, even in life, but also our fitness pillar, because you don't wake up every day 100% motivated to do anything, let alone your whole fitness journey. So thank you for being transparent with the question. Also, thank you to those that are leaving the comments. And of course, today I'm going to give you all a chance. Please, in the comments below this post, please put what keeps you personally going when you want to give up. And some of you might say, well, I've answered this before, Pam, but we are still getting the question, gang. So if you wouldn't mind just putting up there what keeps you going when you want to give up, that will help them to see the differences in all of us. And yet we're all moving forward, right? So it's hugely important. So we're going to go ahead and do a screen share. I'm going to share 3 of you on here that already gave some answers and I thought yep, that's pretty profound. Okay, let's get the screen share happening here, gang. Whoops. What is she doing wrong this morning? Okay, there we go. Okay, screen sharing this morning. Yep, this is Mindset Monday. I always take you to the app, gang. I'm going to do a little quick clip of one that says, how will you respond to adversity? It's in the TV, DDPY TV in your app. I'm only going to show a mini clip of it, but I'm telling you what, you guys, we all face adversity. This is profound. Now, specifically, another post that was put out there by one of you that had a concern about your motivation. There were 3 that answered back that I thought was like, oh my gosh, I have to feature you guys. So we discover why they don't rely on motivation. Every one of these 3 admitted they do not rely on motivation. And let me share with you what they each answered. First of all, we have Mike. Gosh, Mike, I spent plenty of time with you out to eat and at the Performance Center, but I'm not sure if it's Lackey is how I say your last name, I think. Anyhow, Mike writes, answers back to this question that someone had posted. And Mike says, DDP says it's not motivation that's important. It's discipline. It's making the effort to do something that may be unforgettable now to enjoy the benefit. Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. It's making the effort to do something that may be uncomfortable, not to enjoy now, to enjoy the benefit later. So you do it now, it's uncomfortable, but you're going to enjoy the benefit later. Then Dave, I think it might be Whittier, I think, Dave. I'll write the names where I post this and you can see it. If I butchered it, Dave, I'm sorry. And Dave writes, motivation is what gets you started. Habit is what keeps you going. I find thinking about the why helps me. Sometimes it's because I want my back to hurt less, or I want more energy, or I don't want to spend my twilight years locked into a wheelchair. That helps me get started. And to be clear, I've started many times since I got into DDPY. And every time I fall off the wagon, I get back on every time. That's what counts, I think. Thank you, Dave. Another great one. And now, last but not least, we have Adina Marion Meyer. And Adina wrote a comment onto that question that said, I'm never motivated, but thanks to DDP, I am learning discipline, the truest form of self-love. Watch the resurrection of Jake the Snake if you haven't already. So absolutely great wisdom from all three of you guys. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for taking the time to answer that question that came up about 3 days ago, actually. Thank you so much for answering that post and all the stuff that you guys do, really. Now we're going to go on to our app. And as I always say, you guys, whether you log into your app from your cell phone, from an iPad, or the main computer like I'm doing right here, it's all the same. You're going to log in. You'll be right where you need to be, okay? But I'm going to take you across the top. Look at where it's DDP TV and click on that. This is really profound, you guys. I'm telling you, this one's really profound. I get so excited. You guys might think it's unusual, but so I have earmarked the very video that I want to show just a mini clip of for you today. However, for you to find it, go up here where there's the little magnifying thing where you click on the search bar. Just type in the word adversity. Type in the word adversity, gang, because that's what it is. And look at here, there's actually 4 that come up here. And of course, Jake the Snake that Adina referred to, if you haven't watched that recently, go back and watch that again because it's profound. But look at right here, just typing in adversity, and that's what we're all facing, right? If we're not motivated, we're facing adversity and it's feeling like a load of bricks on us. So type in the word adversity. There's four of these going across, but like I said, I'm actually going to feature this one specifically. How will you respond to adversity? And I'm only going to place a mini clip. This is 5 minutes and 38 seconds, so you can go to your app and watch the entire thing. I'm only going to give you a nano minute. Here we are.
Has ever happened the way I've planned it out.
Oh, wait.
But it's always been better.
Okay, hold on, you guys. I'm so sorry. I must have had it going a little ways further in. Okay, here we go. Come on. Oh, I have to hit play.
Nothing in life has ever happened the way I've planned it out, but it's always been better than what I could have ever imagined. By the time I discovered that the only option to save my life was to literally cut it off at the source. I didn't understand the gravity of the situation. I didn't realize how close to death I was because at 8 years old, I really didn't understand the concept of death. All I knew was that I was in a ton of pain and that there was almost relief after they amputated me. But as a human being, we can get over the physical pain much quicker than we can the emotional.
Yep. Are you catching on to that one, right? He hits directly on it's dealing with it in the mental side of every adversity. I'm telling you what, that is profound. That will pull a lot of excuses away from you today. If you're feeling like, oh, poor me, which sometimes we all kind of want to have a pity party. It's just nobody ever shows up to them. So it's kind of a boring party. What can I say? Encourage you to go on and watch the rest of that. It's 5 minutes and a few seconds. Fabulous. Thank you to you 3 that had, actually there were 23 that answered that particular post. So, but I'd love for you all to leave a comment. What keeps you going when you want to give up? Because everybody can relate to it, right? It is what it is. Tomorrow, Turbo Tuesday. Hang on, gang. It's going to be great. Love you tons. Have a fabulous Monday. Hopefully your weekend was great. Yeah. Love you tons. Bye-bye.